So I just wanted to do a quick review of the seminar that we've just completed. So this event was a successful one, as usual, of course. But essentially, we had some nice highlights. So this was actually the first medical seminar that I hosted myself, where I brought my own patients to the doctor, Seafood John Glianyuan. So essentially, everyone, left happy. Those who came in sick left out in excellent condition. Um, so let's just do a quick recap. So as usual, this is the standard for Seafood's medical seminars. It's a 5-day event, so this was a 5-day event as well. Um, we started essentially with pulse diagnosis, so everyone had their pulses checked, and then he follows up with a chi diagnosis where he runs his chi through the meridians, and he's also able to determine more things about the body that may not have been detected in the regular pulse reading, or it just may be a second, basically a second confirmation of the issue that was detected during the regular pulse reading. And then a couple of patients had their blood taken as well, which provides a third confirmation, right? And then it also provides that visual confirmation for the patient, because I mean, you got to be honest. Some people, it's their first time coming. They're very skeptical of what's occurring, and you essentially have to take the doctor's word on it without that third confirmation. He checks your pulse, he tells you what's going on with your system. It's up to you to believe it or not, right? He does the chi diagnosis, and that gives some feedback as well. And once again, it's up to you to believe it or not. But once he does the blood drawing, that gives you something more solid to work with, essentially, something more visual that you can see for yourself. So essentially, it was a smooth process. Only I think we had 2 patients that had to go through all 3 checks. Everyone else was just 2 checks, essentially, pulse diagnosis, Fa Chi diagnosis. Now, if you watch my videos and you see what my social media channels consist of, essentially you're seeing the Fa Chi diagnosis taking place, right? That's the wow factor, right? That's what's really catching everybody's attention. But what people aren't seeing is the medicine that is being provided behind the scenes. So when we pay for these seminars, we aren't paying for the Fa Chi. The Fa Chi is actually free. What you are paying for, or what we are paying for, is the actual medicines that are being utilized to benefit our health in an immense manner, right? So these medicines are very expensive, as I've stated many times already, but I guess I have to say it again. But these medicines are expensive, and that's where that cost comes into play. That base cost of 5,000 USD for the medical seminars. So even I pay it. So I've been, as you can see from my videos, I've been on many medical seminars, you know. But essentially, for a recap, we had a very successful event. So I'm just going to go off of my experience for what occurred with me, for instance. So I got my normal checkup. Seafood checked my pulse. He said everything was good, right? So for the first 2 days, he did a pulse diagnosis on me. After that, he didn't require a pulse diagnosis. He just had me sit down, and he just did the chi emission, or the bioenergy emission, on me. which was a pleasant experience. So he was very he was my circulation essentially. I guess you can say he was very proud. I don't know if proud is the right term, but yeah. So he definitely emphasized the fact that I had the best circulation out of the whole group of patients that came for this specific event, which even for me is a plus because I had to deal with certain issues as well as far as circulation was concerned, which I've been working on. So I've been doing certain physical exercises, and I've been doing Sifu's Qigong that was taught to me. So I feel like the combination of those two things have had a significant effect on my circulatory system, and which has essentially been a big aid to my progress that I've been making, as you're going to see from the videos that I'm going to release within the next couple of days, next week, next couple of weeks, up until the next event that's taking place in July. Okay, so yeah, so my circulation was very good. Some things of note during the Fa Chi, which kind of got me excited. So a couple of the days, there was some times where he's grabbing each finger and he's Fa Chiing into it. Now he's done this to me before, previously, which I wasn't able to capture on video because I didn't have anybody to film it for me. But this was performed for me, and I mean, it's a mind-blowing experience having this type of Fa Chi done. I've seen videos of one other master doing a similar Fa Chi where he goes to each individual finger from a distance, but Shifu, he holds each finger, and I mean, wow, it's a crazy experience. But as you're gonna see in one of my videos, I asked him about it. I inquired about it, and he was basically saying he does it to me because he knows my body can handle it, and it's also a way of testing how much I can handle. So this isn't a typical type of Fa Chi he'll perform on people because it is it can be painful. So this isn't something that's normally performed. This is more so for practitioners who are making some good progress, who have excellent circulation, no real health issues, but yeah, so that was one of the highlights. I finally got his opinion on why he does it, right? So another highlight, so the patients, after they were cleared, I was told to, because they were inquiring about learning Sifu's Qigong, they inquired to him directly, can they learn it? He directed them directly to me, right? He said learn it from him. He knows how to do it. You can learn it directly from him. You're gonna make good progress, essentially. So I've been given the green light to teach this method, but the issue is a lot of people want to learn it without receiving the treatment, and you can't do one without the other. So essentially, no matter if you're coming as a patient or if you're coming as a practitioner, you have to go through the treatment, and you have to be deemed to have no circulatory issues to learn this practice safely, of course. So this practice isn't something you can learn online. This isn't something that you're just gonna go and just find out of a book or wherever. This literally has to be a face-to-face transmission after having your health checked and deemed to be okay, in good condition. All right. So I have the green light to teach his method. What else? What other highlights do we have? Honestly, I think that's it for right now. I did an interview with Shifu, which you're going to see real soon, probably right after I post this video, I guess. I'm just trying to find the right date to post it. I'm on a different time right now. I'm way in Asia, and I don't know what's going on with my algorithm. I think because I'm in Asia, so when I post stuff, it's not, my algorithm isn't algorithming, if you get what I'm saying. So I might have to wait till I'm back in America to post some of that stuff, just so it can have a better reach, reach a wider audience, or I might just post it out here, honestly, because I mean, it needs to be released. So I did a 5-question interview with Sifu, which will like clear up a lot of misconceptions people have, or even just answer a lot of frequently asked questions, essentially, or just even answer things that you didn't know needed to be asked, right? So yeah, I did the 5-question interview. Have plenty of footage that I recorded of myself. I didn't record some of these patients for privacy matters. Hopefully during the upcoming events, there's some volunteers who are open to having their Fachi being recorded, or maybe I can even get some testimonials from you guys. So I think that's it for right now for the recap, but be looking out for the footage that I'm going to be releasing. So there's some great footage. I got some great angles. Another thing of note, my Fachi this trip was excellent. When I did it, it was like great. So you can see in a clip that I just released maybe like 2 days ago, but I had a white shirt on, and I didn't notice it until I actually was looking at the video. I was like, whoa, you can see a wave passing through my shirt. So as I was Fachiing out the left arm, you can essentially see a wave behind the solar plexus on like my shirt was rippling, and then it passed up, and then it came here, and then it rippled, and then boom, you can see my arm lock out, and a current is established between me and the patient I was emitting chi into. So that was a nice experience as well, just going back into that footage. That's why I kind of like having this footage as well, because I see a lot of things that aren't seen in that moment. You know, I learned a lot of things from going back and looking at past footage. But yeah, so when I saw that was just like, wow, I've never saw that happen before. I didn't want to directly attribute it to the chi passing through me, but I really don't know what else to attribute it to. So that was a kind of eye-opening experience in itself, seeing that. But the Fachi was very powerful. Yeah, so I think that's it for right now. You guys be looking out for that new footage. I think you're gonna love it, especially the interview I did with Sifu. So that's that. See you guys in the next one.